I'm David Davis. I'm Vice President of ATEC Ambulance, and we've been a customer with Paycor for approximately 2 years now. ATEC Ambulance is an ambulance and wheelchair transportation company. We service Northern Illinois. We have approximately 37 vehicles. We cover approximately a 1,400 square mile radius. We have 120 different shifts. We have 7 different stations. We have people that work 24 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 40-hour weeks, part-time employees. We have people that work 3 days a week, 13-hour shifts. Some don't even work during the week. Some only work on weekends.
Ralph and I were handling payroll. We brought Dave in, who started to work with us on our payrolls. And he kept seeing that there were things that we were doing, there were irregularities that seemed so cumbersome.
Before we had Paycor, we used to use 3 people every other week to process payroll. Our life around the company revolved around payroll. The first 3 days of the week on a bi-weekly payroll, that's all we did was work on payroll.
And at that point, he brought Paycor in. And when we started working with Paycor and learning the guidelines that they work by, it was just so simple and it was so easy. It was like, it can't be that easy, but it was.
Paycor's software for ATEC seems to be almost unbelievable. When we use the software, it seems to just work all the time. I have managers that go in working in time on demand, updating all the timesheets, making sure that all the pay schedules and the scheduling is done right. We're able to use the software for our scheduling so that we can project or see who's on shift in the next pay week compared to this one. I have an assistant who actually takes care of all of our HRP. When a new hire comes in, she takes and enters all of the criteria. She has reports set up inside of HRP so that it tells her when different certification levels are coming due, people's driver's licenses, things like that.
I'm a report freak, and I like to have my data, and I've always thought, you got a field, you've got this field, what I need are those 2 fields to be in report form. Well, with my other company, I had to talk to somebody in high tech in order to change the line for the programming in order to do that. And with Paycor, I go in, I pick the fields I want, I run the report, and I'm done.
We actually ran our first payroll between Christmas and New Year's. So in the office, there was myself and 2 other people, and everyone else was on vacation. Our first payroll with a holiday, and we went through and we had no errors. We deal in a service-based business, and I don't think that there's ever been a person at Paycor that I've ever talked with that has a bad day or has the lack of knowledge of knowing what my problem is. I would absolutely recommend to anyone who's looking for a payroll program. Paycor's programs work seamlessly together, and they are amazing to use.
When you tell people to go to use another company, you know, if they have a bad experience, it reflects on you. So I don't normally put another company's name out there unless I have a good relationship with them. And what they say, when they tell you they're going to do something, they do it. At that point, then you can, with confidence, give the name of the company out. And Paycor is one of the first that I do it. It's not a problem at all because I know they're going to be happy with it.